I was in Boston recently, and in case you guys have never been, Boston is a great city if you're an open-minded liberal but don't like minorities, okay? They're like, yo, we got everybody here. We got Irish. We got Italians. That's it, just Irish and Italians. That's all we have. Have you seen Good Hunting? When I was in Boston, I stumbled across a Tea Party rally, and there's a group of people in America protesting Barack Obama. They call themselves the Teabaggers, right? But my favorite protest poster that they had, though, was a giant poster of Barack Obama with a Hitler mustache. Except for Barack Obama with a Hitler mustache doesn't look like Hitler. He just looks like a cool jazz musician. I had to call Verizon Wireless to do tech support recently, and do you guys ever notice when you ever call tech support for anything, the Spanish voice is so much happier than the English voice? Like, it's not even close. They'll be like, for English, press 1. Para español, por favor, número 2! Ay, 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 ay! I have a girlfriend. Yeah, I'm surprised too, okay? And, hey, pull up the pants, no big deal. Maybe I am wearing hard boxers right now. Yeah, so anyways, alright, I'm not gonna show you guys. This guy's worried, it's fine. Alright, I have a girlfriend, and we just had a big step in our relationship. We just had our first pregnancy scare. Or as I called it, how pro-life are you? How pro-life are you? Ew. I'll tell you guys a story, it's cool. My girlfriend went to CVS to buy a generic pregnancy test. And you know that if you buy a generic pregnancy test from CVS, you probably can't afford a baby. You're in deep shit, is what I'm saying. Yeah, hey, you're in trouble. Big trouble. Next is generic pregnancy test for Magnum condoms. Yeah! Guys, I'll say this about Magnum condoms. I'm an optimist. The one time I wore a Magnum condom, I saw it as half full, okay? I had Dare Education growing up, and you guys know what that is. Dare is where a police officer comes to your school to talk to you about the evils of drugs. Except by the time that my police officer came to my school, everybody was already doing drugs. So the program didn't go over well. I remember our officer came in and he's like, kids, why is cocaine bad? This kid Doug was like, too expensive! Too expensive! Doug failed. But does anybody have that friend that knows everything about drugs and nothing about anything else? My buddy Pat came to visit me recently, huge pothead, and he's just like, yo man, this weed right here, this is a grade 5 sativa weed. When you light it up into your lungs, it crystallizes creating a perfect high. Hey Pat, what day is it? What? You're crazy, man. There's no such thing as time. Come on. It's 420. My favorite thing about my friends who smoke weed, I love this, is they're always so proud of where they've hid their weed, but it's always in the most obvious places ever, you know? They'll be like, yo man, check out where I hid my weed. It's in this Altoids case right next to this giant bong. No one's gonna find my weed next to my pizza delivery uniform and eviction notice. And people give me more obvious where they hide their harder drugs too. They're like, yo man, check out where I hid this crystal meth. It's in this bathtub that just exploded. Check out where I hid this cocaine, it's all over my face. I got coke face. Coke face should be the new Batman villain. All right. We've all had beer goggles before. We know that beer goggles win because you're drunk. You think somebody who's not attractive is actually very attractive. My friends taught me there's something called pot goggles. Pot goggles is win because you're high. You think somebody who's attractive is actually a cop.